Hello everyone, watch this review here with a look at a Super Mario Galaxy desktop figure. Now these are blind boxed figures, or actually in this case, blind yellow plastic ball figures that come in kind of like a capsule thing. And you know, the entire time I was opening it, I was thinking to myself, please don't let it be the Mario! Please don't let it be the Mario! And if you haven't guessed by now, it was in fact the Mario. Not necessarily because I dislike Mario or anything, but just the fact that over time you get so many different Marios because he's widely available, whereas a lot of these other characters aren't. Now I believe these would also probably be called trading figures, because that's kind of the name that they use for blind boxed items like these. But I mean, if you look at the selection for the other five figures, well, other four figures, five total. I mean, you have Bowser here, who you don't really see a lot in figure form, despite the fact he is the big Mario antagonist, which is strange at best, but would have loved to have had him. The new princess, I don't remember her name, also would have been kind of cool just because I don't have anything of her. I mean, even the old Princess Toadstool, I do have like a keychain of her, but you know, still would have been nice. But Mario, you know, just got so many of those. But at least it wasn't these weird dudes here, 'cause it's kind of boring. And honestly, it's not like this is really a bad display or anything. The Mario is detachable, as is the Star Sprite, I believe. But the Star Sprite came plugged in and packaged. Don't feel like removing it. Actually, both these little pieces are removable. The Mario himself is doing some sort of a weird kicking pose. I guess it's supposed to be like a flying flip or whatever. Maybe even like a Pele kick, like he's playing Mario Soccer. 'Cause Mario has to have his name on everything. But as in the little illustration there, I mean, there's really no forced way you have to have him displayed. He's kind of looking at the star upside down, sort of at this angle. Kind of funky, but I guess they opted for this just because it kind of shows off both characters pretty well, but I'd probably have them more flipped like this, or even flipped right side up like this, because he does rotate a full 360, although kind of at an angle. It's also kind of funny because it looks like he's kind of kicking out at the Star Sprite, which I don't believe he would do, just because I thought they were kind of friends in the first game, but I could be wrong. I still haven't played the second one. Still shrink wrapped on my shelf. Picked up during a GameStop sale. Getting sidetracked, but you know, kind of cool item. The line itself is kind of decent. I believe this is a older line because I saw pictures of the figures themselves on eBay some years ago, but I mean, this stuff just takes a while to hit US shores. The little flyer here is marked 2010, but doesn't really mean anything. They could be recycled molds, but I don't know. Interestingly enough, you got several different languages here. I believe this is French. Looks like Spanish down here. On the back, at one point, it looked like it was possibly German, so real multinational. Now, I picked this up for, well, originally, like, when I was asking the dude at Hot Topic, like, how much it was, he was like, $3. I was like, wow, $3? I mean, that would have been, like, an awesome price, even this day and age, for a small collectible. But, of course, you know, knowing Hot Topic, that's completely out of the question, because they kind of juiced their prices up a little bit. And it was, of course, $6, which honestly isn't a price I could recommend an item like this at. I mean, sure, it might be cool just to pick up one, just to see what you might get, but even then, the selection, I wouldn't say is all that great. The Bowser looks kind of cool. I mean, this is a pretty decent figure, but you probably already have a bunch of Marios as is, so really the ones that you'd probably be interested are in the new princess, who hasn't had a lot of figures. Again, don't remember her name. The Bowser, or I don't know. But yeah, kind of cool. This has been a look at the Mario from the Super Mario Galaxy desktop figures. Until next time.